The Mexican restaurant allows people to camp. We call it the trash field. So we decided to come back here just for the night. We're like, oh, let's just go sleep in the trash field. So that's what we're doing. But we've developed our own game. There are some junk TVs in this trash yard. And so we're seeing who can hit the trash TVs with rocks. Good morning. I cowboy camped again. I cowboy camped every night except for, I don't know, like 5 or 6 nights. I just prefer it. Look. The stars were just epic. They're really good. Everybody else is asleep. We're staying at it's sort of a campground. It's not like, it's an established campground with like picnic tables, but there's just a pit toilet. There's no like showers or running water or anything like that. But the toilet is quite the luxury. We're gonna do 16 miles today, so a smaller day. Yesterday was kind of a lot with the snow and everything, so we'll keep it easy today. Okay, everyone else is sleeping. I need to be quiet. Hello. Mile 411. And I'm grumpy. This is the first time that I've had hard days, but this is the first day I'm just grumpy. Not because it's super hard or anything. I mean, it has been a long day. I think I'm just generally tired. And it's a little warm. But, for no real good reason, I'm just kind of grumpy. It'll pass. But I really would like to be on my sofa in my bed ordering takeout. Not really, just for a night, or 12. I think, what I think it is? It's been a while since I've taken a full day break. It's going to end up being a little over 2 weeks without taking a full day break. And I think that's what it is. I think just, I'm working hard every day. And I think I just need to give my body and probably my brain a full day of rest. Unfortunately, there's not really a place to do that until like 9 days from now. But I can make it to then. Yeah, it's just the end of the day, and I'm tired. I've only got a couple more miles left, and they're downhill. It'll be fine. But I'm grumpy. And I thought I should tell somebody about it. Thanks for listening. tragedy last night. I have a hole in my sleeping pad.
Who knows how it can happen? There's so many things out here that can poke holes in it. I've been fairly careful with mine, but I've also had it for... It was not even a little bit new when I started this trail. I've used it many nights. It's like 3 years old. So, that's the hard thing about them is they're expensive and so fragile. But in my opinion, not optional. There are other like pads you can buy, like this. I have some of this, but not to sleep on. Some people just sleep on this. It's a 1/8 inch foam reach. That's not enough. So we'll see. I'll once I get to water, I'll blow this up, put it underwater, figure out where the hole is. I can probably patch it. But if not, I'll have to order a new one. That's one thing people kind of don't plan for financially always on these through hikes. Like, you have to buy your initial gear, but you're using it hard. So inevitably, some of that gear is going to have to be replaced before you're done. It's not the goal, but it's the reality. So we'll see. But we've got a short day today, just 15 miles. I think a short day the next day, too, of like 15 miles. Or 12, 10, something like that, because we're going to a campground. Gonna go to a campground, do laundry, get some food, probably a beer, camp there, and then leave the next day. Everybody else is almost ready to go, so I need to get my stuff together.
Hello! Hey, if you are sitting there thinking, oh, I want to travel more, I want to go on more adventures, come with me. I host trips around the world. We've been hiking in Patagonia, we went looking for the Northern Lights in Iceland, trekking in Nepal, camping in Banff, Canada, in the Canadian Rockies. We do it all, and we have a real good time. Everyone's welcome, and all the details for any current trips, just click that little bubble up in the top corner, or go to my website, jjb.life/travel. And we almost always make at least one group cringy TikTok. So come hang out with us. We're a real good time. Good morning. I'm coming up on a parking lot, I think. And a lot of these places where the trail intersects with the parking lot, they have bathrooms, real bathrooms. So I'm hoping and wishing and thinking and praying that there's a bathroom there. If not, we're going to be taking a little saunter off trail. Oh, I'm in a much better mood today. I think I just needed some sleep and some food, I mean, the reality is every day out here isn't easy, far from it. And some days, you're just grumpy for whatever reason. I was like, I can't be grumpy. How can I be grumpy out here? I'm so lucky, blah, blah. It's okay. You can still be grumpy. I woke up to the most amazing sunrise. I got the camera out and turned a time lapse on, and was gonna go back to sleep and watch the sun come up, but I got distracted by my phone. So now what I have is a time lapse of me sitting on my phone, not watching the gorgeous sunrise behind me. Oh. I mean, to be fair, I was working, and that's the only way I can do this, is if I am, doing minimal, but I do have to stay on top of things. So, we didn't come here to answer emails during beautiful sunsets. So I'll be a little more mindful of it in the future, but at the same time, I wouldn't get to enjoy any of these sunsets. If it wasn't for this ridiculously... Why can't I talk? If it wasn't for this ridiculously privileged job that I have. So anyway, short day today, 15 miles. We're gonna be camping tonight. Then tomorrow we have another similar day. We're trying to do 20-ish mile days, but we all have packages arriving at a campground that we need to get to, and they're not arriving until Thursday. So that's why we're taking a couple smaller days, because we can't get there sooner because we need those packages. So yeah, should have a nice couple days. Oh, I meant to zoom. I don't even know if you can see it. Can you see that? Oh, it's one of the most glorious things to find on trail. Oh. Never in a million years would I have dreamed I would be that excited about a pit toilet. They are disgusting. They are barely a step above a hole in the ground, but they are a significant step above a hole in the ground, even when they're gross. Sometimes they're locked. Hopefully they're not. Fingers crossed. Because I got some work to do. Oh, note to the editor, maybe don't keep that. Or do. I don't know. Everyone poops. OMG, I just got to the top of this ridgeline. I'm like a mile from camp from the end of the day, but this is the most ridiculously idyllic. I am just in this like little, I don't even know what to call it, of these bushes. They smell like lilacs. They look like maybe small lilacs, so maybe they're a mountain variant or something. It smells so good. And then up in the distance are all these epic mountain peaks going out towards the Pacific Ocean. Wow. This is why we do this.
That's bullshit.
Does that change my opinion on the trash?
Does that change the price?
I don't know.
Okay, so we just arrived in Agua Dulce, and
Stick under the leg?
that's a long story. We went to the Mexican restaurant before we were going to Serenity Oasis. Serenity Oasis is, it's just a private couple who has set up this like awesome place with porta potties and showers and places for people to camp. I mean, you pay for it, but it's very welcomed respite, if you will. But when we got to this town, we went to the Mexican restaurant first, and it was amazing. I don't know what it's called. Agua Dulce, the Mexican restaurant. A+. And we went to Serenity Oasis, but it was super full. There were so many people. And the Mexican restaurant allows people to camp. We call it the trash field. There's not a lot of trash, but there is a little bit of trash. But it's just the yard like next to the Mexican restaurant. But they're super friendly to hikers, to thru-hikers. So we decided to come back here just for the night. It was like 4 p.m. and we're like, we're hikers, so we're going to be in bed in 3 hours anyway. Let's just go sleep in the trash field and then go take a proper zero tomorrow. So that's what we're doing. But we've developed our own game. There are some junk TVs in this trash yard, and so we're seeing who can hit the trash TVs with rocks. Which sounds weird, but like honestly, like this is kind of why I did this. This is why I do this kind of thing, is because I have experiences where I'm sleeping on the ground with no tent in a trash field outside a Mexican restaurant, some small random town in southern Utah, with a bunch of fun strangers. It like sounds random, but it's also like exactly what I was looking for. Want to watch another video? Click here. Want to learn more about my upcoming trips? Click here. Want to subscribe and like all my videos and turn those bell notifications on?